Yeah, you know the drill. Today's show is sponsored by DraftKings Pick 6, baby. Yeah, we talking about the top rated sportsbooking app in all of North America. Safe, secure, and my personal favorite, reliable. And I understand we are in the heart of the NFL season. And yeah, we could do the whole team prop bets element, but sometimes you want to create it your way with the players that you like, right? And that's what DraftKings Pick 6 allows you to do. You create your own set of players from whatever teams you may like, and from there, you get a chance to rock with them on their personal performances. Now, of course, if I'm talking about it, you know I have a promo code for you. So you see it right here. If you play with $5 down, okay, for your initial bet, you'll get $50 in bonus picks as long as you use the promo code Moats. All right, it is that simple for my new DraftKings Pick 6 customers. All right, you see it right there. You play $5 on that first initial set of picks, you're getting $50 in bonus picks with the promo code Moats. But at the same time, I understand you might get lost in the sauce. Could develop a gambling problem. Shoot, if you live in New York, you got a number that you could text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. On the front end of this thing, let me go ahead and get this thing going, all right? Because we do got to get these picks off real quick because, like I said, Tanisha going to be here in a few. So, to recap, all right, got to recap. Last week, your boy has seen better days, okay? Sometimes I've had my good days, and I've had my hills to climb, okay? So this past week was one of those hills to climb weeks, all right? For me and Tyler, because we actually had the exact same record. Both of us went, you're not going to believe this one. Wait till you get a load of this. We both went 5-8-2, okay? 5-8-2 on last week's slate of games. And it was funny because the games that we hit and did not hit on were kind of weird, right? I had Patriots 12.5 points, right? He had Jets. It was a push, right? In terms of the Patriots winning literally at, was it 13 points? Or no, excuse me. No, I'm tripping on this. Actually, let me recap that. That means I won that one. Excuse me on that one because they won by 13, if I remember correctly. So actually, let me up the score. So I actually went 6-7, or nope, not 6-7, 6-8-1. Excuse me. I thought I had a tie on that one. And that means that Tyler had an additional loss, which means he was 5-9-2. All right, so now I'm back good. I feel better now. All right. So with that being the case, I went 6-8-1 last week. He went 5-9-2 last week. All right. But the other ones that we kind of had some weird action with, right? We both took Dolphins -2.5. We saw how that hit, man. We both took Steelers, right? That hit. One of the ones that we flipped on, I had Bills -5.5. He had Bucks +5.5. Bucks obviously took the big boy L by more than 5.5. Shout out to that, or more than 6. Let's see. We both pushed on Packers. We both had them. They won, or the game was a 7. Yeah, they won by 7. Excuse me on that one. Let's see. What else did we split on? I had the Jaguars. He had the Chargers. See how that played out. Shout out to your boy. Another one that we flipped on, I had my old employer, the Cardinals, +3. Obviously, that was an L. He had the Niners. I also took the Ravens -7.5. They won by 7. Bastards. But anywho, I took an L. He took a W on that one. And those were the big ones that we split on. All right. But now for this week is exciting. This week I'm excited. All right. Anytime we get a chance to get the new clip. All right. Because as our records currently sit, all right, that's right. I got to update that one as well. All right. So as the records currently sit, I am 65, 69, freaky deaky, and 1. All right. Tyler is 63, 71, and 1. All right. So I got a 2-game lead on the boy right now. We're going to try to get a little bit of space this week, but we are tied up on, or have the same mindset on a lot of these games this week. All right. So starting Thursday night, tomorrow night, man, Bills traveling to Houston. No CJ Stroud, right? We both like the Bills -6 in that matchup, man. From there, you got Patriots going to Cincinnati. We know no Jamar Chase, right? His suspension and the appeal also upheld said suspension. So Patriots are -7.5 favorites. I like the Patriots with to win by 8 or more. Tyler's taking the Bengals in this matchup. From there, man, you got the Giants going to Detroit to play the Lions. I like, or me and Tyler both like the Lions -10.5. They got to win by 11 or more. But the Lions have been hot right now, man. And the Giants are struggling. We can't even sugarcoat that one, right? From there, man, I got Ravens -13.5. They got to win by 14, but they're going against the Jets. Yes, you suck. All right. So Tyler, obviously, he trying to hold on to that New Jersey, New York vibe. He thinks the Jets will take care of business in terms of covering. I like Lamar. I like that offense. I think they're only going to continue to get better. Last week they were rough, but that Browns defense was also humming. Shout out to Myles Garrett. From there, Seahawks going to Tennessee -13.5. Me and Tyler both like the Seahawks to take care of business in that one. From there, we are split again. I like the Colts -3.5. He likes the Chiefs at the crib. Chiefs -3.5 at the house. Let Tyler take that. I'm rolling with the hot squad right now, man. Colts, until I see them get knocked off by a team other than us, I'm going to keep rolling with the Colts, all right? We both like the Steelers +2.5. Yes, Steelers are getting points on the road, meaning it's 3 points, right? Can't lose by more than 3, at least in this concept. Now, you know how I feel about the matchup. I'm always riding with the dog eyes, okay? But Tyler also is as well. He's learned his lesson, all right? No more picking against the squad. If you know, you know. From there, I like the Vikings +6.5, man. JJ McCarthy and company. I think they're only going to continue to fine tune it, get better. They lost a close one versus the Bears, man, and largely due to just some special teams nonsense at the end. But I like the Vikings in that. Tyler's taking the Packers. All right. From there, give me the Browns +3.5. Tyler's also following suit. We both like the Jaguars also in their matchup, man. So Browns are going to the Raiders, and then Jaguars are going to the Cardinals. I was torn with Jags and Cardinals because it's my old squad, but I can't pick against the Jags right now. They are way too hot. We both like the Eagles also as they're traveling to Dallas, man. They're -3 points. I think they win that, cover that, and feel good about it. From there, man, Falcons +1.5, right? You know, you're going to get Kirk Cousins out there this week as well, but they're playing against the Saints. Give me the Falcons. Tyler's also rolling with the Falcons. This is the last one that we flip-flop on, and it's the Sunday night matchup. Rams, Bucks. I like the Rams -6.5. You know I'm not picking against Stafford and McVay. As long as they out there, I'm rolling with the Rams. Tyler likes the Bucks in the fight, and Baker Mayfield's salute him. Then at the end of it, man, for the Monday night matchup, we both are in agreement. The Panthers going to San Francisco. Yeah, man, -7 for the Niners. Give it to me the right way because, yeah, somebody about to get they head crack, beat up real nice. All right. That's just a fact. Okay. So that's how I feel about these picks, though, man. So you already know the drill. Drop it in the comment section, man. How you feel? If you're rolling with me or you're rolling with Tyler this week. All right. But either way, we feeling good about it. All right. For sure, we are feeling good.